Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. I literally just woke up, okay? And Spirit wanted me to come on here because bitches keep playing in Dream World. And I'm just not, bitch, let's play there, right? So guys, for those of you who don't know my story, I was adopted, right? So I was adopted into this family where like my aunts and stuff had adopted children as well, okay? All girls. I remember we used to have like family parties and shit, and we used to have this uncle that would come over, and he had a cane, and he would wear like this really big ring. He was a fucking pimp. Now that I'm aware of it, right? And I always thought it was weird because like one of my cousins would always like there was like this energy between them, right? And when I was younger, I just thought that shit was weird as fuck. So as I got older, I kind of started to realize like the stuff that they would say to us, they were pretty much trying to manipulate like our minds into making us into what they foreseen us to be, so that when the truth came out, it would kind of look like it was our fault, okay? So pretty much calling everybody, like my aunt used to call all her kids like all types of bitches and hoes and shit. Like this bitch never had anything nice to say about anybody, to be completely honest. Um, and the only person that she just thought highly of and had so many nice things to say was her son, which I always thought was really fucking weird, right? Um, and mind you, like I was the youngest, but I was the smartest, okay? Um, and like when I was younger, sometimes I would wake up and like my private area would like feel weird, and I would tell my mom, and she would like brush it off but like give me a solution. But then there would be like this tension in the air, especially if there was ever company over. So I'm pretty sure this was like some type of sex trafficking ring or something, where they were making money off of not only adopting us but literally selling us, and then doing voodoo over us to remove our memories. Okay, so my mom passed away, well, my foster mom passed away when I was 8 years old. And then her son ended up taking custody of me. He was like in his late 20s, about to go into his early 30s. And like the moment she passed away, like that was the, like I was really close to her. Like I always stayed very, very close to her. And I watched this lady get sick. Like she got sick as fuck. And like when she was dying, like I was always in tune with people, but I didn't have like, I was ignorant to vernacular and what words to use to describe certain things that were going on. So I didn't really understand, but now I'm realizing like she was very guilty. I watched her go through dementia. I think she got cancer. And this was all over a building, okay? A building that my mom and her sisters put down for, and her and my aunt ended up snaking her out of the building, which then made my mom very, very sick, okay? um and now my aunt is actually very, very sick, very thin, very sick, has dementia. Like one of the, she had this guy, like I don't know if they were fucking together or what the fuck the circumstances were, like, but my cousins will always call them their dad. And now that I'm older, like I'm realizing how fucking gross this is, because like they would call him daddy, and like I'm just realizing like this shit's all fucked up and it's so gross. Like, and I'm laughing because like being out of it is a completely different situation than being in it, right? Um and it was just really gross. He also has cancer, which I think is quite funny. When I went to go like visit them, I went in the room, and like he's always been exactly the same. Like he always watches TV. He never really said much of anything. Like he never really said much of anything. Like this man never really, like I literally don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know his last name. I don't know who the fuck this man is. Like I have no fucking idea who this man is, right? Anyways, that's besides the point, right? So in my dreams, my brother who adopted me, keeps coming into my dreams, as well as my cousin who also keeps coming into my dream, because they're fucking trying to taunt me, they're trying to fuck with me, they're doing magic and all that extra shit. They were doing magic on me when I was staying there, which is why I no longer stay there. I knew shit was okay. So my brother is gay. Like, I'm just gonna tell y'all the fucking tea, because when it comes out, it's coming out anyways. And bitches keep fucking with me. So now every time somebody fucks with me, I'm literally just gonna expose my side of the story, because people love to paint me out to be this horrible fucking person, right? And it's like, no, I'm a fucking product of my environment. I was a product of my environment, right? So the whole time I was there, like, they were just fucking weird. I felt that the love was fake. I could tell that, like, and like, this is when my abilities really start to kick in, because I don't see my brother as a person. Like, I literally see the demon that he is. My cousin is like, wants to be under his wing so bad because he's lost and damaged, and literally has no, like, he's not strong enough to stand on himself. He's not strong enough to be by himself. He's not strong enough to face anything or stand up to anybody. And you know, while I lived there, I was cleaning, like, my room was his old room, and I'm cleaning out the shit, right? And I'm looking through this fucking notebook, because Spirit told me to read this bitch, so I read it. And he had all this stuff written down about being a white witch and what it means to, like, be this and be that. But then I realized that it was the complete opposite. Like, while he was learning to be a white witch, he was actually learning to be a dark witch, right? And I realized this, but I didn't tell anybody I knew. So the whole time I was there, they were doing magic on me, and they think I didn't know, but I did know. Sending energy at me, sending energy at my child, all types of shit, putting poison in my food. Bitch, you cooked me a pork chop and you didn't cook it all the way through, and you thought I ate that bitch. I didn't eat that bitch. I ate a piece of that bitch, and I'm like, this isn't cooked. So I fucking put it in the oven, and I cooked it more, and then I ate it. I don't know what the fuck was on there, but bitch, I didn't die, so whatever. To, like, you know, I'm buying groceries for, like, me and my child, because at this point, like, bitch, I just got out of a fucking abusive relationship. I'm not working right now. Like, providing for my child is the utmost of my responsibility. So getting her what she needs and making sure that she has food and shit, that's my top priority. Bitches was trying to cut into that too. So the bitches felt some type of way that I wasn't bending over backwards for them, and then started tampering with my food, tampering with my stuff, going in my rooms. You stole my fucking, my vape pen that I had, but bitch, thank you for taking it, because it was actually fucking up my lungs, so you actually saved me. Stealing pieces of clothing and going in my room and doing magic over my bed so that I would sleep uncomfortably, or that I would have back problems, or you're trying to attach some type of fucking demon to me. Doing mirror magic in my mirror, all types of shit. My brother is gay and had who I would consider, I called him my uncle, because my life was so fucked up. I had to, like, lie to everybody. Well, I felt like I had to lie to everybody about everything that was going on, because I'm like, this is just not normal, and I literally don't want people to know this. Like, this is embarrassing. Honestly, to me, it was fucking embarrassing. And he stayed there too. And this is the same guy who I'm pretty sure molested me when I was younger, while my brother was present, and gave him the okay to do it while they did magic on me to remove my memory so I wouldn't remember what was going on, or they, like, drugged me up or something to get me to sleep for long periods of time. All types of shit, right? This is the same person who says that I'm ungrateful and I'm a bitch, and, oh, I don't speak to you when you come in the house, bitch. It's because I know what the fuck you did to me when I was younger, and I know what you were trying to do to me, you fucking dumb ass bitch. Like, when I saw your boyfriend Melvin, whoever the fuck this nigga is, you're married, you're fucking married, and you're fucking a guy, and I'm pretty sure you did something to your wife, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna fucking come out too, right? All these fucking men who are on the down low, and bitch, I don't give a fuck if you suck dick or if you getting your ass cheeks clapped. Like, I don't care what you do, but if you're doing it to the detriment of somebody else, bitch, I'm judging you. Period. And I remember one time, this is when I ran away from home, because I ran away twice. I ran away once, and then I was hanging out with the wrong person, got arrested, and because I was the person who, yeah, I got in trouble too. and I had to go back home. And this motherfucker changed his number when I ran away. He changed his number, right? So when I got in there, I couldn't get a hold of him. So I had to like go through Facebook and shit. And like they picked me up, and like my cousin was like, "You need to get your life together, blah blah. I don't know what you think you're doing." And I'm like, "Bitch, who the fuck are you to say anything to me when you're a fucking horrible person, Alante? You're fucking horrible. You're a horrible ass fucking person, bitch. It doesn't matter how much you accomplish in your life. Your soul will always be ugly. That's why you fucking got shot, because you have an ugly soul. Like, God tried to sit you the fuck down, but you don't want to sit the fuck down. You keep wanting to stand the fuck up. So God's gonna sit you down fucking again, bitch, because you keep coming for me. All y'all keep coming for me. You just don't understand what fucking day and age what time we're living in. Like, you don't get it. You don't understand that, bitch. All that shit that y'all used to do when I was younger, it no longer exists. Like, they always had my cousins talk bad to me, talk bad on me, talk down to me. Like, I used to fight them and shit. I had this fucking scar on my neck because my cousin literally fucking scratched the skin off my fucking neck because this bitch was just being a fucking bitch and wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. The same bitch who touched me inappropriately when I was a fucking child. Jealous ass bitch, but a lesbian at that too. Anyways, so I was at Walgreens and I seen this dude, Melvin. I seen him in the aisle, and like he was on the phone, but he was like on the phone like talking to you. I know he was talking to you. I heard the fucking conversation, which is why I got out the store. But this is when I realized, like, this is not a coincidence. Like, bitch, you're following me. You're trying to follow me. You're trying to get information on me. You're doing all this. You were working with fucking Morgan, which is why you had her come over and y'all were smoking together. Right? So, anyways, the progression of this message is really just, like, my whole entire past, like, is a fucking complete lie. And like, there are so many people from my quote-unquote family that, like, they do think I'm dumb and they do think I don't know. It's because of how I conduct myself and how I handle myself. And I'm just, at this point, I'm over it. I'm over it because these dreams that I keep having, like, I understand them now on a spiritual level, which makes me feel the need to, let's just make it like clear, let's just make it all as clear as day, because this just is what it is. And yeah, like, growing up, like, this is my experience with growing up with, like, a gay parent. Like, I never felt a type of way that, like, I had a parent that was gay. Like, I never felt a type of way that I had a parent that liked to dress and drag. Like, I never felt a type of way. Like, I was honestly very overprotective of him because I feel like everybody should be able to be themselves and nobody should have any fucking thing to say about it, is how I feel. But like, that overprotection and that, like, sense of protection and care that I've always had for him, he has never reciprocated that to me and has always painted me out to be the bad person. And for a while, as a spider fucking rolls up on me, and for a while I didn't quite understand, the same big ass spider that was in there, for a while I didn't quite understand, like, what the fuck the problem was. But now that I'm older and consciously aware, I realize that he's always been jealous of me. Even when he would have, like, men over and shit like that, like, he would be jealous of me. And I'm like, why are you fucking bringing men around me that you feel like are fucking looking at a child? Like, we literally always used to move, right? And there's this one house that I always have dreams about, and it always kind of, like, every time after I watch Paranormal Activity, I literally dream about this house. And there were so many spirits, so many entities, so many things that were coming after me in this house when I was younger, but I wasn't aware of it, and it's because of the magic that they were doing over me. Like, I remember one time he had his friend over, and, you know, his boyfriend already lived with us, and like in the house, like, I wore shorts and t-shirt. Like, I'll wear my pajamas in the house. Like, I was never really allowed out of the house to go any fucking where, so I was always in the fucking house, right? And I remember one time his friend was over, and I think he did it to prove a point to his friend that like he's a good parent or whatever the fuck. But pretty much the guy was like, his boyfriend was like, oh, your shorts that you're wearing make me feel inappropriate, can you change them? And like, it's him, his friend, and my brother's sitting there talking to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I went in the room to go change, and I'm like, this feels unfair as fuck. Like, why the fuck did they like single me out like that? Like, they were trying to make it seem like I was wearing little shorts around him to be some type of way, because that was the narrative that he painted about me, was that I was a fucking whore, right? That was the fucking narrative that was being painted about me, even when I was younger. Like, when I was younger and didn't even fucking know what the fuck any of that shit was. Like, it's just fucking crazy. It's crazy as hell, right? And I do feel like, and this was like with every single person, like his friends, like they all treated me some type of way, and I really never understood it. But he always painted me out to be a bad guy, and like he was literally jealous of me. He wanted me to live my life how he wanted me to live my life. He didn't want me to, he was always trying to suppress my power and my ability, because now I know the truth that you guys know where I'm from. You know about my bloodline. You know that there are birth records and things that are sealed of mine. You don't want me to find out. You don't want me to find out about the fucking abundance in which my fucking bloodline carries. And this fucking secret contract that my fucking life is literally under. Like, you guys always wanted me to be a fucking whore. You wanted me to be a drug addict. You wanted me to be fucking cracked out on the streets. You never wanted me to make it. You never wanted me to amount to anything, so that so that you would have validation for your spell work working. Like, my cousin, when I lived there, he literally is peeking around the corner, looking in my room, like, bitch, I seen you. Like, peeking in, standing by the door, listening to my conversation, standing around just fucking being a watching ass bitch. And what you don't understand is that you're giving your loyalty to him, but you are literally nothing to him. Like, he does not love you. He does not have genuine love for you. The moment you stop doing exactly what the fuck it is that he wants you to do is the moment he's gonna discard of you the same way he discarded me. And you know that secretly inside, which is why you do the shit that you know that you shouldn't fucking do, right? And every time you fucking did magic on me, what did you realize? What did you realize? That you would fucking get sick or something would happen to you, and that was fucking karma. And you thought, oh, she's doing magic on me, no, bitch, I'm just protected. Like, no. Like, I do burning bowl rituals. I don't do fucking magic. I don't partake in magical practices. And if burning bowl rituals are magic, then I guess I fucking do, but I don't consider it nor look at it that way. To dispel of certain energies so that I can operate and conduct myself in the environment in which I'm in, right? Fucking, yeah, moon manifestation and shit like that. Like, this is all shit that I just started to fucking learn about, and definitely want to practice, because I'm aware of my origin, and I would like to have knowledge in what it is that my ancestors also fucking partook in, right? Because it's a part of my origin. I have a birthright to this shit. Knowing how to use it and the intentions now are the things that I'm realizing, because there are things that I didn't realize about it that I realize now, which makes me feel a little bit better about the whole thing, because it's painting a whole perspective of the situation, right? I knew something was off the day I seen my cousin go downstairs and go into the bathroom and get cleaning product. You got cleaning product in the middle of the night when my uncle was throwing a fucking fit. And when you saw me do it, you tried to sneak and hide it like I didn't see you, but I seen you. Even though I was looking dead ass in the mirror, I literally seen you, because I literally don't need to look at something to fucking see. I can literally see everything. Like, I literally see everything, bitch. When you making faces at me, throwing the evil eye, throwing shade, like, bitch, I was well aware. Like, it wasn't going unnoticed, bitch. I just didn't give a fuck. I knew something was off, right? And like a part of me was like, you know, maybe I should awaken my uncle, right? I tried to do that, it didn't work. I realize now that they were putting him on a fucking dead ass mission to do magic on me because crazy enough, his sister passes away out of nowhere. His sister passes away. And then after his sister passed away, he felt some type of way towards me. And it's because you feel like I did something to make that happen. But no, your actions towards me is what made that shit the fuck happen. Like, stop fucking blaming me for you guys being jealous and fucking envious. Stop fucking coming into my dreams trying to make me feel some type of fucking way. Like it's not working. All it is making me fucking expose you. Like, the reason that you have him living in your house is because you're doing magic on him too. He has a fucking problem with drugs and shit like that. You found him at a fucking crack house and you're just so proud to say that, like you saved his life or something, when he's still a fucking crackhead. You didn't save shit. All you did was give him a place to live and put him under a fucking insurance policy. You money hungry ass bitch. Like, I'm pretty sure that you took out an insurance policy on me. I'm pretty sure that house that we lived in, the last house that we lived in, I'm pretty sure that it's fucking burnt. I'm pretty sure that you started a fire. I'm pretty sure that the cat was on the fire because you knew that if you lost the pet, if you lost the animal, that you would get more money for that shit. And then you tried to tell me that he was buried in the fucking front yard, bitch. When he died, I literally had a dream of his death and he was in the sun and the sun fucking swallowed him whole. So I know exactly what the fuck you did, bitch. Like, you're not lying to anybody. None of you have fooled me. None of you are passing anything by me. None of you are doing any of the shit that you fucking think that you're doing. And I feel like now I have to just be more vocal because bitches are gonna keep trying me until they fucking realize, like, stop trying me. Like, all you bitches from my family, all you bitches from my past, like, stop trying me. Like, I'm not to be played with. Like, the more you play with me, the more you're gonna fuck around and find out, each and every one of you, slowly but surely, bitch. And bitch, who cares if you don't die? Your life you live since you wanted to be a demon, that's exactly what the fuck you're gonna experience on this plane. That's exactly what the fuck you're gonna experience on this plane. That's exactly what the fuck you are going to experience. Bitch, you're sick because of the shit you did to me. Bitch, you caught that STD because of the shit that you did to me. The fact that you lied to me and go against your intuition when your intuition told you to not do the shit that you were doing to me. Y'all thought y'all were gonna slowly poison me. Y'all thought, oh, we were just gonna keep feeding her these salty ass foods and make sure, you know, her health goes bad. When I stopped eating that shit and then you start tampering with my fucking food. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Constantly throwing shade, constantly just got so much fucking shit to say, bitch. So much fucking shit to say. You had a problem that I moved. Talking about, oh, all we wanted you to do is clean up. No, bitch, what you wanted me to do was be your servant while you talk shit about me and tried to smile in my face on occasions. Like, okay, one night, y'all, I had a glass of wine, right? Or I bought wine and I was like, oh, you know, we're gonna have movie night. Everybody was upstairs. We were watching TV together, blah, 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 right? I'm like feeling myself, you know, I'm crossfaded. I'm smoking a blunt, like I got my weed, I got my wine in my hand. I'm kicked back, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, I'm watching this shit. Whole time I'm hearing your thoughts judging me. Whole time you're sitting there judging me. This nigga gonna lean over and say, when I'm finna get up, like I was like, ooh, I feel like I'm a little tipsy. He gonna lean over and say, yeah, you gonna get enough of fucking with that shit, ain't you? Bitch, I don't do drugs. Like, I don't know who the fuck told y'all that I do drugs, but bitch, I don't do drugs. Do y'all want me? I'm gonna take a piss test, okay? I'm gonna take a piss test and I'm gonna post it on social media because at this point, y'all bitches are beneath me. Like, stop talking about me. Like, stop talking on my name. Stop speaking over my fucking life, bitch, because it never was what the fuck you thought it was gonna be. Like, and even when I was on a path of destruction, bitch, it was never a path of destruction. Why? Because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens so that you learn a lesson. Everything that I came in contact with was karmic from my fucking bloodline, and for me to learn a fucking lesson to fix the fucking generational curses that are going on within my bloodline. Bitch, it's all a part of a fucking divine plan. So I'm never ever stagnant. I'm never the same person that you seen yesterday. I'm never operating in the same energy, bitch. Like, understand that you just look like a fucking fool. Like, all of y'all look like fools. Like, there's a reason I be painting illusions. You feel me? There's a reason for everything that it is that I do. Like, everything literally has a fucking reason.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey. Everything has a fucking reason behind what I do. And that's what I need people to understand. Like, you can do as many readings on me as you want to. You're never gonna know the truth of it all until you fucking ask me, because there's so much going on behind the scenes, spiritually and in the 3D realm, that you will have to ask questions to fully know the fucking layout of everything. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video because I know y'all are watching my shit. I know y'all are sending people to watch my shit. I know y'all are trying to figure out where is she, so you can do or try to do whatever the fuck it is that you think that the fuck that you're gonna do, but bitch, you're not gonna fucking do it. It's not gonna fucking happen. You'll die before you ever fucking touch me. You'll die before you ever put your hands on me. You'll die before you ever send any entity or any deity fucking after me, bitch. And the thing about it is that the shit that y'all be sending to me, they be liking me. They fuck with me. Cause they know, bitch, I'm not scared. So it's like, while this demon is literally sitting next to me talking in my ear, bitch, I'm looking at his ass like, so what is the effect of this now?